In the dry heart of the savannah, where food was scarce and survival was everything, a young lion named Raka awoke with one thing on his mind: hunger. His ribs showed. His steps were heavy. It had been 3 days since his last meal. Raka was alone, exiled from his pride after failing to hunt. But this hunt would become more than a search for food. It would become a journey to discover who he truly was. Under the blazing sun, Raka walked for hours. He spotted gazelles, but they were too fast. He crept up on a warthog, but the wind changed direction. Failure, again. His stomach growled, but louder than the hunger was the voice of self-doubt. Maybe I'm not meant to be a lion. Maybe I'm not strong enough. As he lay under a thorny tree, exhausted, Raka watched a small bird feed its chicks with worms it caught. A simple scene, but something about it struck him. They never give up, even for just one worm, Raka whispered. Raka kept moving. On his path, he saw different animals surviving in different ways. A group of meerkats digging together, laughing despite the hard ground. A mother rhino sharing her water hole with thirsty strangers. Even an old jackal offering leftover bones to pups that weren't his. Raka began to realize survival is not just about power. It's about patience, persistence, and purpose. And for the first time, instead of rushing to pounce, he observed. He studied. He waited. He learned the rhythm of the plains, not just the chase. On the fourth day, Raka saw an opportunity. A young antelope wandered too far from the herd. But just as Raka was about to attack, he noticed something. A lion cub, hiding in the grass, eyes wide with fear. The antelope wasn't just food. It was the only chance that cub had. It was another outcast, just like him. Raka froze. In that moment, his hunger battled his heart. And then, slowly, he stepped back. He let the cub have the hunt. He turned empty-stomached but full-hearted. Raka didn't eat that day, but he found something far more powerful: dignity, purpose, and the heart of a true lion. Days later, he would hunt again and succeed, but something had changed. He no longer hunted with desperation. He hunted with balance, with respect for the life around him. Raka returned not to a pride, but to a path that turned him from a hungry lion into a wise one. Hunger teaches us to survive, but compassion teaches us to live.